In the past few weeks, Tagum National High School conducted its first wave of simulation of the identified learning delivery modality for school year 2020 to 2021.
The modality was simulated to its junior high school students, and now, in response to the mandate of a higher office, the school conducts another wave of simulation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tagum National High School, simulating for printed modular distance learning, catering the senior high school.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to Tagum National High School, your gateway to the future. What you are about to witness is the simulation of the chosen modality conducted pursuant to the Division Memorandum Number 292, Series of 2020. Tagum National High School chose the printed modular distance learning as manifested in the school's Decision 3. This simulation will guide the school to find solutions to any problems that may arise during the conduct of the dry run. I hope you will enjoy watching this video presentation.
Just like the conduct of the previous simulation, the school went through a series of steps based on the given matrix.
First, the school communicated the school learning continuity plan to its stakeholders.
Second, remote enrollment was conducted.
Third, the learning delivery modality was identified based on the learner enrollment and survey forms.
Fourth, gathering the LESFs led to the accounting of the number of students, which led to sectioning them according to their grade levels.
Fifth, as sectioning was done, class program was directly created.
In the conduct of the customized decision tree survey, teachers were directed to collect students' borrowed books and other learning materials for proper custodian's inventory of resources. Consequently, the property custodian conducted the inventory.
As identified in the gathered LESFs and intensified in the decision tree for distance learning cohort, Tagum National High School uses the printed modular distance learning as its modality.
With the identification of the said modality, the school disseminated the information to the parents and guardians through PTA meetings to each station of all feeder barangays. The same information was also communicated to the BLGUs to foster linkage.
To get ready for the simulation of printed modular distance learning modality, each of the senior high school subject teacher submitted their self-made learning activity sheets for reproduction.
As part of teachers' planning and to guide parents of their roles regarding the printed modular distance learning, weekly home learning plan based on MELC, parents' guide, and checklist were created.
To set everything for the distribution of printed modules, teachers ensured readiness by performing preparatory activities. First, packing of materials, utilizing the adjacent school due to the unavailability of our school, as it was used as LSI quarantine center.
Second, distribution of materials started with a formal jump-off at Barangay Tagum Gymnasium. Here, per station group of teachers proceeded to their assigned area for the actual distribution, where parents waited as pre-informed during the by-station PTA meeting, adhering to IATF protocol as stressed out during the orientation.
Ako, sa akong una-una, okay ra nako nga ning ana nga pamaagi tungod kay aron dili maputol agilahang pagtuon aron makontinue agilahang grade. Ang ikaduha po tungod sa ato ang kanang panghitabo karon sa pandemic, dili pwede mo face to face ang bata tungod kay bawal dun na kay kuan karon na aroy mga pandemic karon na
Sa akong bahin, okay ra kay na sir, kay aron sa bang mga anak namo, mga bata namo, mga malikay bitaw sa mga virus. Ang mga bata kay sa mga dagko na. Mas maayo gid ang mga ginikanan mo ipangunay.
As scheduled in the class program, students are to start answering the activity sheets by Monday. Parents play a vital role in facilitating and assuring the carrying out of students' activities. With this, teachers are hereby directed to follow up the students through calls and texts.
Hello, good morning. Ma'am, mangutan na lang ta ko ma'am, ug naa si Joanna o ihaning advisor si Ma'am Credo. Sige ma'am, salamat. Loday, good morning. Mangutan na lang ta kung human na bakag answer si mong modules. Sige. Wala man ka kay gilisuran. Ug na kay gilisuran, pangutan na lang imong subject teachers. Okay, sige. Kay kolektahon na po na rong Bernice. Buhon. Sige, day. Salamat.
After the 4-day activity compliance and monitoring, submission of outputs by parents followed to the same station.
After having received the assorted accomplished outputs from station coordinators, teachers assessed the extent of students' activity compliance to identify issues and concerns for improvement.
For the discussion of what went wrong and what went right during the simulation, communication of assessment results and conduct of simulation feedback were carried.
In the course of the simulation process, constant M&E was done by the school OIC and principal to keep track of what's really happening in the field for immediate action.
To finally conclude the simulation process and for final evaluation, post-conference followed. Documents and reports gathered during the simulation process shall be communicated to the division office as proof of compliance.
Based on the result, the simulation was successfully done through the cooperation of the teachers, non-teaching, parents, the Sangguniang Kabataan officials, and the barangay officials of the different feeder barangays. Though there are things that need to be improved, but rest assured that during the actual implementation, Tagum Sur National High School will cater the needs of the current situation. The school would like to express its gratitude to our public schools district supervisor, DepEd Trinidad District, Dr. Percy P. Torres, for her technical assistance and support. With this, I can say, handang isip, handang bukas, sulong edukalidad.
Para sa bata,
Para sa bayan,
sulong edukalidad. This is the senior high school simulation of printed modular distance learning.
For school year 2020 to 2021 of Tagum Sur National High School.
Your gateway to the future.